Where's it? Where is it? Found it.
I don't see how you can take from my little cup.
Can't even get in. Lag out. Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that I've talked about before, just not on this channel. I talked about it on my vlog channel. If you are subscribed, which you should go subscribe if you're not. If you're subscribed, you kind of know what's going on, and I'm just gonna be kind of talking about that, but also like updating like what's been going on or whatever. But you're probably okay, like Avery, like what's wrong? Like what? But basically, I have scoliosis, and yeah, I haven't talked about it on this channel. I don't think have I at all. I don't think at all I've talked about it on this channel. So basically, I just am repeating myself, but I'm gonna be telling you kind of like how we found out that I had it, etc., etc. Like that's kind of what I talked about on my vlog channel, but I'm also gonna be updating you guys because I haven't talked about it on either channel since what? I don't even know. I've actually only talked about it like really once, and it was that one vlog channel video. When was that? That was before I got my brace. So that was like November, December. I think it was like November something over like Thanksgiving break. I don't even remember. But yeah. So, okay, let's just talk about it now because I'm just rambling. So if you don't know what scoliosis is, it is the curvature of your spine, if that makes sense. Like when your spine is curved, it's supposed to be straight. And I'll put some pictures on the screen of what my spine looks like. How I found out that I had it was I was sick and my sister was sick, so like I didn't go to school that day. And we went to the doctor because we were sick. And I went to the doctor, she checked us both out, like my sister and I'd also been having lower left back pain. I honestly wasn't going to say anything to the doctor because my mom was like, you know what, let's just not bring it up. But then at the last second before we were about to leave, Alex, my sister, was like, wait, what about your back? Doesn't it hurt? And the doctor was like, what? And I was like, well, yeah, I've just been having like lower back pain, whatever. So she checked it out. She had me like bend over. She felt my spine. And that's when she said that I have scoliosis. So we scheduled an x-ray, and a few days later I had an x-ray. And when I got the results back, I had found out that I have a curve of 21 and a curve of 26. But so that's like mild scoliosis. And I also got x-rays of my growth plates to see if they were still open and if I was still growing, because that would also affect kind of my scoliosis. My growth plates are still open. That just means there's a chance of my scoliosis getting worse because it gets worse as you grow. Like if I was done growing, then it would stay at a 21, 26 degree curve and I'd be fine. So after that, we went to an actual like orthopedic doctor, orthotist, whatever, and had him check it out, see what was going on, and kind of where we go from there. So basically, he told me that it was mild scoliosis. It's nothing super, super intense or anything. So I was so thankful for that because I do know a few people who have had really bad scoliosis and had to get surgery, which we'll talk about that later. But so yeah, he said that my choice was to either brace and in 6 months come back and he'd check it out, see if my curve has gotten worse, or I could brace now and try to prevent that as soon as possible. And so basically I chose the option to brace. My mom and I talked about it, thought about it, and I didn't want this getting worse. I don't want this affecting like my dancing, just my life in general. So I thought I'd rather take the risk of actually bracing and making sure that it'd be okay instead of coming back in 6 months and him telling me my curve has gotten worse. But then by that point, there's no really point in bracing because by the time I get it, I'd be in it for like just a few months and then my growth plates would be closed, so it really wouldn't matter. So yeah, we braced. He also gave me the option of a day or a nighttime brace, and he said there's only like a 3 to 5% difference because the nighttime brace is more aggressive, but you wear that for a shorter amount of time, and the daytime brace, you have to wear that for like 21 hours or something, and it's not as aggressive. And of course, I'm about to wear this nighttime brace. I'm not about to wear a brace every single day for 21 hours. Like, I feel so bad for the people who do because wearing my brace for just 8 to 10 hours sucks. Like, it's horrible. I hate it. So having to do that all day, just the worst. Especially, just for me, that wouldn't work with dancing. I'd be wearing it less than 21 hours because I dance almost every day, and it's just, it wouldn't work. So I decided to get a nighttime brace, and that's really where I had cut off talking about my vlog because that's all that I had known. So I also want to say, he said the possibility of having to get surgery was there, but it's very, very unlikely because my curve isn't as bad. So I do not want surgery because that means I'm off of dance for so long and I can't like pick up things, can't walk for, well, you can walk after like a week, but just like, no. So eventually I went to another kind of like specialist who makes braces and casts or whatever, and I got fitted for a brace, and that is also on my vlog channel. They basically just put a cast around my whole upper body, so it's literally like what you get for casts, but on my torso or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, and that was like end of November, beginning of December, and January like 3rd or something was when I finally got my brace. So this is what my brace looks like. It looks really weird because I've had it for like, what, almost a year now? Wow, time has flown by, my God. I've had this for almost a year.
It's not even true. 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 months. Oh my goodness, almost a week. 9 months? That's almost a week. Okay.
But I've had this for about 9 months. This is what it looks like. And these straps, these Velcro straps literally have so much just random stuff in them because I've had it for so long. It's just stupid. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. And so there's like, this is like plastic. I got to choose the color. So this reminds me of the bottom of a pool, but it's just like a blue tie-dye. I chose this because all the other ones were like little kid ones. So I was like, no. And I didn't want white because it really doesn't matter if anybody sees this because this is just at night. And then there's kind of like some foam in here, some pretty thick foam. And then there's this plastic thingy. So basically how I started off with this was he drew this little dot and I'd have to unvelcro it, slip it through here, and I would have to, nope, she went too far. I would have to Velcro it to this little dot. Now back then, I thought that was tight. Now that's like, it's literally so loose because I now have to get to this blue line right here. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're sucking in your guts, it is. So then I started at the dot, then he told me to try to get to this line. And once I got to this line, try and get to the blue line, and that's where I'm at right now. Now, I have to wear this 8 to 10 hours every single night. He also gave me this he gave me like 6 of these little tank top thingies that I have to wear under it because these are seamless. So it just, then I won't get seams in my skin. I don't know. Like, does that even make sense? I won't get like creases in my skin from the seams. So I have a few of these. I literally can never find these. But I have to wear that under it. And so when I first put it on, it was so tight. It was just real uncomfortable. I mean, it's never going to be comfortable. You just kind of get used to being uncomfortable. But yeah, I can't run in it because if I do run, I have to try and catch my breath, and then I can't because like my stomach can't really go out. It can go in, but it can't go out, so I can't really exhale deeply. So it just doesn't work because I'm like trying to catch my breath and I can't really, it just doesn't work. Like running up steps, can't do that, no. I wake up every morning super sweaty because I have to wear this and it sucks. So the second I wake up, I literally rip this thing off. I rip off the tank top and I just lay there just like, finally, I can breathe. It's the best feeling in the world. With my brace, I don't actually remember him saying this, but I feel like he said I had to sleep on my back, or it was best to sleep on my back. I'm a stomach sleeper, so that was a really hard adjustment for me. And sometimes I go on my side, which I don't think is that big of a deal. Honestly, I don't know. But sometimes I sleep on my side because it's more comfortable, and you know what? Okay, whatever. I get 14 days out of the whole year to not wear it. Otherwise, I have to wear it every single night. So I have to get x-rays every 6 months to see if my curve has gotten worse. So I kind of have to like limit the amount of x-rays I get because x-rays aren't good for you because radiation. But I went in July and my curve has not progressed, thank God. It's still at a 21, 26. She's perfectly fine as of now. I have another x-ray like November or December. Honestly, I'm not super sad about it. Like, it could have been so much worse, so I'm so thankful that it's not. Yeah. I've talked so much, I think that we're just gonna be done. If you guys want another update in a few months, definitely let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.